Are eyes really the window to the soul? Can we tell what you're thinking by contemplating your gaze? Or can you show us who you are? Is what we see from the outside really who you are? Are you really the person you think you are? These students are facing themselves and showing us what they see. Self-portraits with a twist, a true form of expression. Welcome to the show. I'm Helen Raptis. Today we're at Ogden Elementary School where students are making self-portraits. Now it's not just an art project, it's a way to help others. So are you guys having fun doing this project?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, Julika, tell me why.
Because it's cool that we got to learn about a new artist and we got to draw their style, self-portrait.
Did you learn a lot doing this project?
I learned that you can just grab like a pencil and paper and start drawing and then end up with something that looks really good.
Yeah. Why do you like art? Or do you like art?
I like it because you can get to use a variety of colors and express yourself.
First of all, tell me how this all came to be, the kids doing self-portraits.
So we have actually been doing the Students Rebuild Challenge for 3 years now. Every year they issue a new challenge and it's related to a different charity that they want to sponsor and make kids aware of things going on in the world. So we started 4 years ago doing a literacy challenge where the kids all made bookmarks and Students Rebuild donated for every bookmark we made. And then we've also done a pinwheel challenge and things like that. But this year, when I saw the challenge in October that was art, I immediately went to Allison and said, they're doing a self-portrait challenge. Would you be interested in taking this on? And she was game.
Yes.
And she's just done this unbelievable thing.
So you take on this project.
So she came to me and approached me and said, hey, they're doing self-portraits this year for this foundation for the Students Rebuild. And I said, well, sure, yeah, I would love to, because it's actually been a long time since I've taught self-portraits in art, and I've been the art teacher here quite a while. So we jumped right on board. I was really excited, and I said, yes, I can do self-portraits. And then I decided that I wanted to do a different style with each grade level.
What kind of style is your self-portrait?
Modigliani.
Really? And what do you know about him?
That he normally draws his eyes higher than normal. His nose is normally long and skinny. His mouth is lower than normal, and it's small, and he has long stretched out necks.
Yvonne, tell me about your self-portrait, what you use, and who's the stylist here? What kind of style did you use here?
Modigliani.
Uh-huh.
And I like his style,
What do you like about it?
that he does really long necks.
The long neck, yeah. Tell me about the idea behind what you're doing.
Put us underwater.
Cool.
Snorkeling with sea creatures.
Really? And what kind of sea creatures are you going to be snorkeling with?
I'm going to be snorkeling with fish.
Okay, Layla, I want you to tell me about your portrait and the style you use and the utensils you use, the mediums you used.
We used oil pastels for like the background, and cubism is what we did. And the person who created this was Picasso.
Wow. What do you think of his style, Picasso's style?
I like how the side profile and your front face.
Yeah, that's very cool. What do you think they get out of it, doing a self-portrait? What have you seen? Like, what has been their reaction to their self-portrait and to others?
A lot of them have really actually been able to kind of really show, even though they're doing a certain style, like, you know, Cubism or Modigliani, a lot of them have really reflected who they are. As I've been walking around, I've really been able to see a lot of them get their facial features shown, even though it's in a different style of a certain artist. I think it challenged a lot of them to really step outside of their comfort zone, and I know most of them, at least not with me in art class, but I know most of them probably haven't ever done a self-portrait before.
Anything surprise you about what came out of this?
I was surprised at how many artists I have on my hands here. I'm like, wow, you guys, they did really amazing. A lot of them are turning out really better than I thought they would.
Why do you think art education is important?
Oh, I think it's so important. I think it helps these kids really have an outlet and release, and exposes them to just different ways of dealing with things in life sometimes. I mean, I know some of my kids, I think it was Layla mentioned, when she gets mad and angry or whatever, she goes home and she likes to draw or do artwork and get it out, and then she feels better.
It's a great way to get feelings out, isn't it?
Yeah, and like some people were mad, like how I get, like at home, and you just grab a piece of paper and pencil and you just think of something to draw. like
you-
how you feel.
How you feel? Do you feel better after you draw?
Yeah.
I really love this project too because it's really a collaborative piece that the whole school is working on together, and it's kind of the first time for me since I've been here teaching. It's the first time something like this has happened where it's kind of a school-wide cooperative collaboration. Every kid is doing a self-portrait. Every kid is helping to make good and do good for this foundation fundraiser.
Right.
And they're all pretty excited about it, and they all get to do art in the process of it. So
And you're
it's
not-
kind of neat that we're getting to work together as for kind of a school-wide project.
Well, and you're not just making a difference locally with your kids, but globally. Well, what do you think about the idea that you're helping people by doing a self-portrait?
I feel happy because there's people around the world who are like poor and they don't have stuff that like we do.
Right.
They don't have money or food.
It feels good to know that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah? And the right thing being helping others.
Yes.
And a lot of our students here at Ogden come from other countries, so I think having that connection too is really nice, that they can hear that we're interested in both where they're from, but where other people are from, that we're a
Right.
world community. And I think that's really special.
And you all love it, so you'll do this one more time, huh?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Probably a couple times.
Couple times. Whether they're based on Picasso, Modigliani, or Leonardo da Vinci, these faces belong to kids in our community. They're sharing those faces with us, and thanks to the Students Rebuild program, they're sharing them with the world. If you would like more information, check out studentsrebuild.org. Until next time, I'm Helen Raptis. In Vancouver Public Schools, art is part of the core curriculum. Every student has the opportunity for expression, dance, drama, music, painting, drawing, photography, and much more. And even if you don't have a student in school, you can support young artists by attending their recitals and shows. Just ask at your neighborhood school.